John Piper with the Thursday video. It's a video today because there's quite a lot to deal with and I can't deal with that in a written report. And it's Thursday the 30th of March. Interesting news on Bitcoin and Ethereum, which I'll deal with at the end of this report for those of you who aren't actually that interested in Bitcoin or Ethereum. Right, on FTSE we have the peak here. This is the hourly chart, possible 5 waves down, although the first wave is an ABC, this one here. 3, 4, 5. We then have a double zigzag, so we're A, B, C, B, A, B, C. The Fibonacci 61.8% retracements are around 7380. So we've seen a bit of a spike above that, but hasn't held. So the bear case is alive and well on FTSE right now. That may cease to be the case today, or it may get confirmed to be the case today. Let's go down to the minute chart. I don't normally place much reliance on minute charts, but in this case we do have a rather clear 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 4, 5. The fifth may not be over yet, it's a bit truncated. A, B, C here so far, meaning we could see this start to move down. If this count is correct, we'll be looking for, well, it depends whether the low's in or not, but what we might see is an ABC rally. So that could be A, B, C. Any weakness today, a weak rally or a break below here, could be the signal that this is going to go lower. I mean, right now, of course, with the high around 73.88 and the market around 73.70, there's a pretty low risk opportunity to go short here. I mean, it's a personal choice. I have gone short here with the stop above here, but I will want to add to that if this pattern is confirmed. I say it's a minute chart. A chart with a longer time frame tends to be a bit more reliable than a chart with a very short time frame. So this could easily get blown away. I mean, easily get blown away in the first few minutes of trading today. So that's one thing to watch. But if we see, let me just clear this. If we see a low, possibly that one, possibly a bit lower, followed by an ABC that fails below 73.88, we start to go down again, that would be a very low risk opportunity to go short at this point in time. As I say, I've already got a small position and I will add to that if we see confirmation. Obviously, currently DAX and Dow don't go along with this pattern, but they could of course join in. You know, there's I think the risk is at the downside right now. Anything can happen, as we know. Right, on chart of the DAX, we had the ABC decline here. We now got a 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is good for another rally, correction, another rally. So nothing there to cause any support for a bear case on FTSE at the moment. Hourly chart on the Dow. With a messy first wave, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. Okay, well there's a bit of confirmation there, I guess, of what FTSE is seeing, but again we've got this ABC type wave to start with. To fail at 21,000, of course that's quite an important level, so that's not an irrelevant factor. We've already fallen 600 points, of course. Alright, so far this decline here looks corrective. A, B, C. Let's go down leg there, look at the 5-minute chart. Right, well the 5-minute chart gives us, that's where the peak came in, so this looks like an ABC. This looks pretty corrective too, so it could be we've got a C wave to come in here, but can take us down to there. Certainly that pattern is of concern. The pattern on FTSE is of concern as well, so that deserves careful watching. If I go short of the Dow, I'll send out an alert, a WhatsApp alert. So if you're not in that WhatsApp room yet, please join. Right, gold, we've got a pretty solid move up to here. A, B, C. 200-day moving average is around this level here. So this could be the next leg up. Evidence is a bit thin at the moment, and it could easily be an A, B, C, and another leg down. I mean, we have seen quite a good rally now from 1200 to 1260. So, you know, it could easily be time for a pullback. There's a possible 5-wave count. 1, 2, This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe fourth wave, fifth wave. Support would be 1240, as I said before. Initial support around 1240, wave 4 support. So any rally on gold could be a little bit delayed, but it could also come in any time. So I'm positioned in stocks, coins, ETFs, etc., etc., and I plan to stay that way because I don't want to miss this move. The market could easily jiggle around a bit. Just look at the shorter term action, see what's going on from that low. Okay, well the 5-minute chart's not too much help me. That could be anything really, and this looks like an ABC, but that could easily become a 5 if this fell lower. So not really much support from the shorter term chart right now. But I still remain positive overall. It's just a question of how long it takes before we start to go up. Well, this is the best chart I can find of silver. The other one's still corrupted. The green line is the 200-day moving average, and I think it's just poking its head above it. Hardly a very significant move, but silver does look slightly more positive than gold at the moment. But it'd be good to show a more detailed chart. Unfortunately, I can't. Right, Bitcoin and Ethereum very quickly. Ethereum, there's an opportunity to buy mining shares today, later on through BitClub Network. I'll put a link in the email if that's of any interest to you. It's not so much a recommendation, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm buying, they're releasing 10,000 new shares at $1,000 each. I'm planning to buy at least 3. I may buy one for my daughter as well. I think it's an interesting investment. It could yield some really solid gains in the future. Ethereum is the second most favorite cryptocurrency, although I don't know what the criterion for that is. The technology is supposed to be slightly better than Bitcoin. It's more recent, so it's still in the earlier stages of development. My own view is that for $1,000, it's an excellent way of dipping one's toe in this market. But of course, it's potentially high risk. Cryptocurrencies are still in the acceptance phase, which of course is a very good thing if they are accepted, because it's the beginning of a bull market. And there's still a lot of skepticism, which is a good thing if you're looking for gains. But of course, the skepticism could be right, so it may all go fut. But that's the nature of the pioneering spirit, I guess. It suits me, doesn't it? Suit other traders, investors. So as I say, that opportunity, there's 10,000 new shares that BitClub Network is offering. They're anticipated to go pretty quickly. I think they probably will. I'm planning on getting myself as soon as I can. That's the opportunity you may or may not want to go. Now, Bitcoin has a problem in the sense that the blockchain is now getting so bulky, it's taking quite a lot of time to process, and the transactions are down to about 8 a second, as opposed to, I think, Visa, which is many times that. I mean, I'm not sure of the actual stats, I'm just giving you a rough idea, but certainly it's becoming slower, and a couple of solutions have been proposed. One is called Bitcoin Unlimited. I think the other is called Bitcoin Core. So there's a possibility Bitcoin might split into 2 separate cryptocurrencies. The uncertainty this is causing could be why the price has fallen back from about $130 to about $1,000 at the moment. But what I've heard said is that if you own one Bitcoin and there is a split, you'll get one of each of the 2 currencies. So if you have one Bitcoin, you end up with one Bitcoin Unlimited, one Bitcoin Core, whatever it might be. So it could be an extremely good thing once it's all done and dusted, but of course there is the uncertainty in the meantime. It's difficult to know what to do about this, because obviously with the uncertainty the price could fall back. My own view is that this is a long-term position and I plan to hold it, so I'm not too concerned about blips, and it might be a buying opportunity, etc., etc. However, I also want to buy these Ethereum shares, so I probably will be spending some of my Bitcoin buying the Ethereum shares, although I might also put more money into it and retain a larger holding of Bitcoin. Anyway, so that's just information only, really. It's something that you may or may not be interested in. It's certainly, I think, a fascinating situation, an idea, a concept, and I'm very much an ideas person, sort of becoming a very real factor in the world. And I'd be quite surprised if in 50 years' time cryptocurrencies aren't the accepted form of exchange. For some reason, governments seem to want to ban cash, and a cryptocurrency would seem to be the ideal way of doing that. But of course, the governments will want to control the cryptocurrency, which is totally alien to the whole concept of Bitcoin and Ethereum, etc. Anyway, and as far as Ethereum is concerned, that is an opportunity that will be available today. And I think I think maybe 4 o'clock is a US website, so I think the opportunity opens at 4 o'clock. And how long it'll be available for, I just don't know. Please send me an email if you want more information, or send me a WhatsApp, which is probably better. And we can discuss it in the WhatsApp room. But I say, this is what I'm doing. What you want to do is totally up to you. Anyway, on that note, I'll call it today. I hope you found it interesting and useful. Back to the report on the weekend. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.